Yo, yo.
Hey, what's up, Spark?
What's up, man?
Nothing. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Just finished eating some dinner.
Nice. What are you eating?
I just had some buffalo chicken boneless chicken.
Damn, that sounds fire.
Yeah, it was good. It was from the good place too.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have like one really good place in the area.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty sweet. So what's up? What are you thinking of doing? You trying to moderate or what are you trying to do? What are you thinking?
Whatever you need help with, man.
Talk to me. What do you think I need help with? That'll probably be a better question.
Uh, oh, well, what time are you on WoW all the time? Because I get on like late nights as well.
Okay.
So, like, if you need, if you need help, like,
Yeah.
taking care of the weirdos in the guild or whatnot,
Yeah.
the DJs late at night,
Right.
I'm always on.
Yeah. I mean, for now, I'm good. Like right now, for the next few hours, I'd say for the next like 10 hours, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Um, but totally, we always need help. You know.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Um, I don't necessarily give out officer rank to everybody, but
Yeah, understandable.
yeah, because you know what, I'm usually online almost every day. You know.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I don't want people helping, because
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I do really want people to help. So I'm gonna send you a Discord message now, right?
Okay.
You know how Discord message works, right?
Of course.
Yeah. So if you find anything where, you know, people are talking shit, because even when I'm online, I don't even read the guild chat, because I don't even, I'm too busy either trying to level or get in some recruiting and get more people, you know?
Yeah, I got you.
So, yeah, I'm barely even looking out to moderate the guild chat and so on and so forth, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so if you ever notice anybody, you
I
know,
got you.
yeah, just put a message and be like, "Yo, Jimmy is saying some weird shit," and just say like he called somebody this. I don't need a whole like a whole
Essay?
yeah, I don't need a whole essay. Just really straight to the point. He said this word,
Okay.
or Jimmy said or Jimmy was yelling at guildies. Boom. Just really straight and simple.
Gotcha.
And yeah. And now that we've talked and stuff, it's like, and I've talked to you in game multiple times too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's nice to have somebody actually reach out that I meet and we get to know each other, right? So
Gotcha.
so I feel like I can trust you more, and I kind of know a little bit more. I get a good
Yeah, for
feeling.
sure.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm definitely cool with that. Definitely let me know.
I
You know,
will. Will do.
yeah. It's just, Jimmy said, like the other guy, some guy was dropping the N word.
Yeah.
All you gotta say is like Jimmy was saying the N word, and it's like, oh, okay, that's enough. Don't need to know.
That's enough.
Yeah, don't need to
Yeah.
know more than that.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. And the other guy last night, he was calling everybody a cuck. You're a cuck. You're a cuck. F my wife. Looking for a group
Yeah,
to
I
F my
remember
wife.
that part.
And it's like, you can just be like, he was calling people cucks and telling people to F his wife. There you go. Straight and
Gotcha.
done. He's gone. Yeah. And then as time goes on, we'll get more comfortable. We'll get some officers. You'll definitely, you're the first one so far, so you'll be on the list
Sure,
of
for sure.
candidates, definitely. Yep. And then, and it's always a game right now to see who's going to be online in a week or two,
Yeah, yeah, of course.
and who's hitting 60, and then you get a few guys who, like, they are eternally level 10. Like one or two players will just be level 10 for the next 3 weeks, right? So there's always that too, um,
Yeah,
which is always funny. But yeah, we will, we're going to kick ass.
of course.
Yep.
Always, baby.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna keep recruiting people, and then we'll have to make chop but a few of them for
Yeah,
just being crazy animals.
of course.
And then we'll keep going. We'll keep the good ones, and we'll move on.
Just keep the guild active.
Yeah, yeah. I did this in classic, right?
Yeah.
and it was amazing. And it's one of those things where once you see that I'm giving out bags to people, right? And then once it calms down, I'm gonna start giving out gear to people because there's gonna be less. Everybody sends me a little bit of linen here and there,
Yeah.
and then at one point, instead of recruiting 50 or 70 people a night, we're now recruiting 20 or 30, and so it's a little bit easier to make you know 4 or 5 pieces of green gear
Yep. Yep.
for at least like 10 people. And then that goes a long way. As soon as you get, a few pieces of green gear like that, it goes a long way.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then, I mean, even now with just the bags, those 6 slots are so helpful when you have no bags. You know,
Yeah, that shit's rough.
yeah, that you'll remember that for almost forever. In 2 years from now, you'll be like, oh yeah, well I remember in Classic when this douchebag guildmaster gave me 3 bags. It's just that's just how it goes. So it's gonna be you know, a real team, right, and a real sense of family that we're gonna create. It's just we're still working on it. So
Thanks.
yeah,
So we're gonna have like PvP nights and shit.
yo, definitely we should definitely have PvP nights, especially with
Yeah,
like
that'd
battlegrounds at
be fun.
60. Yeah, I really want to
Yeah,
get.
that's like the main thing I do.
Yep, and then definitely gonna have a lot of raid nights, right?
Yeah.
Um, do you like to do Ubers, Upper Black Rock Spire?
Yeah.
Have you ever done
Whatever I
that?
gotta do. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I love doing Ubers. So like like the first time around when we get to 60, we're gonna be doing like 10 man Lower Black Rock Spire.
Perfect. Count
Yeah.
me in.
So it's like at least once a night we'll do a 10 man, and we usually do a full clear. And we can do this like a bunch of level 56s, maybe 1 or 2 level 55s, and everybody else, 57 or 58. We can get like 2 or 3 people 57, and then we can just have it whoever else is there from 55 to 50, and we do a full clear, right? And I would do this every 2 nights in my old guild, but we were all 60 by the time we started doing this anyways, you know.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like we're barely hitting 60 right now. So we might even do it more than, once a night. We might even do more. But when you do a full clear, you get, man, like 7 or 8 BOEs to drop.
That's
And
just dope.
yeah, exactly. And on top of it, there's 7 bosses in there. So we're getting
Mm.
like 15 pieces of gear, and it's only taking an hour because we full clear it with 10 people,
Yep.
and we're not really having any problems because we're all in voice chat. Oh, it's so much fun, and that's gonna get you like super geared up before you even hit 60. So I mean, at least once a night, maybe if not more. Because you don't want to take away. It's like when you're 55 or 56. I don't want to take away your time from leveling and getting experience and getting to 60. But if we do it like once a night or once every 2 nights, you're gonna get geared up. By the time you hit 57, you're gonna have like 6 blues that are 60s that are like like good gear for level 60, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be huge. We'll do a bunch of Oni, bunch of Ubers, you know,
Yeah.
lots of.
Getting a tune for Oni's gonna be. I hate that shit.
Oh yeah, well we should have enough people doing it at the same time that you can just
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Of course.
And I always do try and like once we get more and more, I do always try to do like one Upper Blackrock Spire per night, just because it's so great for guildies, and everybody needs Upper Blackrock Spire for Oni attunement, you know.
Mhm.
And then I'm a daggers warrior, and there's one of the best daggers that has like a 0.1% drop chance, right, or whatever it is. It's like a 1% drop. I forget.
Yeah.
Is in Ubers. So I'm usually doing Ubers like 2 or 3 times because I want that dagger. It's pretty much the best dagger before raiding that you can get before going into raid.
Yeah.
So I'm usually stuck in there because I just love daggers, man. That's my thing. Even if I was hunter, I'd get 2 daggers. I mean, I do it like this where I have a macro where I have two daggers. Whenever I'm shooting my bow, I would use my axe, right? But as soon as they come into the melee range, I would press my macro, and it would switch to daggers, and I'd, raptor strike, wing clip, mongoose bite, right?
Yeah.
And then I'd run out and click my macro and put my axe back on that has 20 agility, and then shoot him with a concussive shot and keep running. You know?
Damn, you gotta teach me, Hunter.
Yeah, man. It's these little things. It's these tiny little things that you can do. Because you can do these little things in Classic. You can't do them in retail. You know? So you're going to, like, just as they get close in the melee range, listen, your daggers are going to go like this. In like 3 to 5 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
But when you're using your pole arm or your two-handed axe, it's going to be like, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, now. Oh, I missed, motherfucker. Right? That's how melee normally goes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you can do a little. I'll show you the macro. We'll do it one time. I always tell people like, hey, if you just it's not even like they need to be good. As long as you can just grab two fucking daggers. Any dagger that you see, man, just grab two of them. You know, and what you do is you'll switch your weapon. Like usually your two-hand axe or your two-hand sword when you're a hunter, right? Has like 10 agility, like 8 intellect, and like 3 spirit, right? You have like all these great stats,
Yeah.
right? So you'll just switch to the daggers whenever you go into the melee, which it happens every now and then. And as soon as you do that, you'll pop, you'll hit somebody with the daggers like 7 times in 3 seconds. It's ridiculous. Because you'll get a raptor strike, you can use wing clip as much as you want. A mongoose spice is probably going to pop up, and then you'll have like 2 more hits. You'll probably hit them 5 times. Which is good.
Yeah.
It's good damage, and it's going to be more damage than your. Oh, hold on a second. What's up? Yeah. No, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Oh, great. No, thank you. Thank you. Okay, sorry. They were doing some food order.
Oh, you're good.
They surprised me with that. But yeah, you'll get a lot of quick hits out with the dagger, which it's just gonna do a lot of damage really quick. It's like a big burst, and usually you can get the wing clip,
Mm-hmm.
right, which slows them, and you can get enough distance, and as soon as you get enough distance, you pop them with a concussive shot, and then you're good. You can switch back to your 10 agility axe, right?
Yeah.
And
I rolled a new class this time around, something I've never played. Thought it would be more fun. And
oh
I'm
yeah,
enjoying it, honestly.
they're a lot of fun. In Classic, right? We're doing Season of Mastery now, but in Classic I played Horde, and I made one of each class. I got them all to level 20, and then I picked like my favorite 3. So I had 360s, and everybody else was either level 30 or over, right? And every class is just like, look, I do all my own custom talents, So I don't do anything that Wowhead says. I don't do anything that Icy Vein says, right? I'm figuring it out for myself. And then, like, on my main, it was like, man, I must have gone through like 4 or 5 specs before I finally had it finalized.
What's your main?
Well, I was a druid tank and a dual daggers warrior tank.
Okay.
Yeah, which was, see, the druid tank was stronger, but he only had 4 buttons.
Yeah.
The warrior tank wasn't as strong, but you can fucking do. You're just like, you're hitting every button on the keyboard. It's insane. There's so much that you can do. He's just not as, as fat and tanky.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also like the druid, I could do like a rejuvenate and a regrowth. Those 2 healing spells.
Yeah.
And they would heal me over time. So I would do my rejuvenate and my regrowth before every fight. And it was sick. Like, we never had problems ever. Because I have 12 seconds with my heals still going. at the beginning of every
Everything.
fight. Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, I'm custom fine tweaking every spec, and my most like one of the most fun was when I did Dual Daggers Hunter, and like I would run out of arrows, and for the next like 4 levels in a row, I was just killing shit with my pet and Dual Daggers. I didn't even realize I didn't have arrows.
Damn.
Yeah, I went back to the town like 10 times, and I still just forgot to buy arrows every time, and I was like, it's just more fun with the daggers anyway. I mean, for me, I had just done the Dual Daggers Warrior, and then I had my Dual Daggers Rogue, which is just the same amount of fun, and then I had the Daggers Hunter, and it was like, I'm just loving this, dude.
I
So
bet.
yeah, it's not for everybody. I mean, I was pretty much maining daggers. Most people are like, I want to use the bow. Okay, right. But I would at least get daggers at one point. Even if you're at 60 and you just grab two busted, pre-raid daggers, right? Just to just for when you go, because when people, even if you're PvPing, when people come into the melee when you PvP, you
Yeah.
can pump out a huge burst right there, wing clip them, get some distance, and then finish them off. You know,
Yeah.
and
Concussive shot and all that shit.
yeah, exactly. And you will actually have damage in the melee, which is not normal. A lot of
Yeah.
times, this is actually funny. Okay, if you like the PvP, a lot of times I'm playing against a warrior, right? And I'll be shooting at him once or twice, and then he's starting getting too close to me, and I charge at him. And you can see the warrior. It's so funny how you can see people's like their face through their character, and you can see the warrior like stop charging at me and just like held his axe up like, is this hunter really gonna fucking charge me in the melee? Does he know I'm a fucking warrior? He's like looking around like, what the fuck? And I go in quick, and I'm like, I do exactly what I told him, like da 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 da, and he's just like, what the fuck just happened? Right? And I'm like jumping left, jumping right. I'm behind him. I'm in front of him. He's like, what the fuck is going on? And then as soon as he got comfortable fighting me in the melee, because I was hunter, that's when I wing clipped him and got out. And I used the concussive shot, and he just was like so shocked and surprised. You could see it written all over his character that he had never seen a hunter ever pull that off before. And he basically and I killed him. But that was like the most memorable moment that I had, where it was so funny, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta learn.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I'll
My football team's losing. I'm pretty depressed.
oh, gotcha. Who's your team?
Cowboys.
Oh, okay. So I play ice hockey, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm a New Jersey Devil.
Oh yeah.
That's the ice hockey. Yeah. Cowboys are what? Texas?
Yeah. Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Texas. Yeah.
They got what is it? The Dallas Stars are the ice hockey team.
Yeah, the Stars.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the Stars used to be like really fucking good.
Really?
Yeah, they had oh, I can't remember his name. They had one player who was fire. He was just like he could stick handle through anybody, score all kinds of good shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Oh, Mike Madano. That was him. It was good, like probably like 10 or 15 years ago, you know. But he
Yeah.
was he was the all-star. He was just so good. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna type the macro into Discord to you.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me see if I can figure this out. Hold on. I want to check one thing.
get this pet to level 24 so I can get bite rank 4. Where do you quest at 24? Duskwood?
Oh, there's a few options you can do.
I went to Stone Talon and holy shit, I had fun PvPing. I wasn't getting shit done.
Yeah, it depends on what time you go. Definitely. I put a list in Discord here. Do you see at the top of the Discord it says hashtag serious tools?
Yeah.
So I put the whole list of your options. Ashenvale isn't so bad. Have you done Ashenvale yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you
They're
did,
all
yeah.
like red quests now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Redridge has a few that are like 24, 25. I don't know if you done Redridge.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Did you do Duskwood?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Duskwood has a few 24, 25, 26 quests. And Wetlands,
Yeah, I'll do Duskwood.
which I'm still like confused about. But okay, here it is. I'm gonna type you the macro. Um. Okay.
Training is so expensive. Holy shit.
It's the worst.
I went from 3 gold to 4 silver.
Oh yeah. I went from four gold last night to like 20 copper, and I still had two spells that I didn't learn. You know.
Oh, God.
All right, I typed you the macro. It's just I try to write a little bit of explanation, right? But
Yeah.
your macro is slash equip slot 16.
Mm-hmm.
Your slot 16 is your main hand weapon.
Okay.
Your slot 17 is your offhand. I just wanted to tell you that
Yeah.
because there will probably like, are you dual wielding right now?
No, I'm using the two-hand sword.
Okay. Well, every now and then you're probably going to find two good weapons, right?
Yeah.
For dual wield. So you can have a macro for both. So you can also do I'm going to redo that text. Let me finish writing this, then I'll tell you more.
Is dual for hunter even good though?
I mean, it depends on the stats of your weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get some good dual, you might find a good one hand. You might find two good one hand weapons that have higher stats than your two hand weapon.
Someone's asking in guild if you're a tank. Hang on, my dad's calling.
Go for it.